Hi guys, this is Doshi here and today I am going to talk about Jab I Met Me. Yes, मैं अपना favorite हूँ and I can say this with full confidence because there's no reason to love yourself, right? And many a times after a point of time in life, we always think, what is the purpose of our life? And for me, it's just finding myself. And I'm so happy that I found myself. And what are the 3 catalysts I'm going to take you through? But are you guys ready to do that, right? We all want to know why are we in this beautiful life what we have got. Because life is a roller coaster, life is an adventure. So these are the 3 elements which have acted as a catalyst in making me what I am, and they are solo trip, live in the moment and trust the process. These 3 things, if you apply in your life, trust me, you will be your favorite as well. Just like me, just like Geet from Jumping, and that is what I am. Okay. Moving on to solo trips. Oh my god, many a times people tell, solo trip karta hai banda, he's just so adventurous, he's wasting his money. I think it's an investment of money. It's a smart investment of money what you're investing it in yourself. Because when you go on all such solo trips, you find out so many different things. You meet new people, you eat new food, of course, right? And of course you do so many new things, new thrills, new experiences. You get time with your own self. That is the purpose of solo trip, right? You actually explore yourself because in this busy life what we have, we never get time with ourselves, and that is what is the beauty of solo trip. They make you complete, they make you meet yourself, and that's why I love solo trip. And I have many examples how I met myself in the process of going to all these crazy solo trips. So what happens is when you go on this solo trip, you actually are with yourself 24/7. You don't have people around you, so you can just be with yourself. There was this one time when I was bullied. जब मुझे dyslexia था, तो मुझे बहुत bully किया जाता था. तो मैं मेरे existence को question करने लगा कि मैं जिंदा भी क्यों हूँ. So I had many problems in my life. I had very bad phase where people threw me in gutter, people hit me with divider. I had horrible experiences in my life. I was treated as an untouchable person for almost 17 years of my life. But then I saw dyslexia as a blessing and not as a problem. And how did that happen? Because 17 years, I used to just criticize myself for having dyslexia. But then, when I went on a solo trip, I was just sitting by a river bank. And I don't know, that river bank was not even a bank which was supposed to be worshipped, right? And there was this one tiny little guy who came up with this incense stick known as agarbatti. And I saw that, and oh my god, nature always communicates with you. That is what I have heard. And I saw that agarbatti and I'm like, oh my god, this is my life. That agarbatti is exactly my life. I have to burn myself to let out aroma to others. So dyslexia was a blessing in disguise, so that I go through that pain and I help others to come out of dyslexia, and I can set an example for them that does not stop of yourself. As I always say, North, what do you call North in Hindi? Uttar, right? मुझे मेरे सारे प्रश्नों के उत्तर में ही मिलते हैं. That's what I believe. Of course, you can go to any place of your choice. It can be beaches, it can be mountains, where you are connected with nature and you are connected with yourself, because nature always communicates. Because more than our parents, we are son of the soil. That's what I totally believe, and that can take wonders. That can do wonders in your life. So next time when you plan an adventure, when you plan a vacation, think as a smart investment in yourself, and just don't think it as a vacation. That's what I want to say. And make sure you get some time with yourself. I can understand not everyone's parent will permit कि अच्छा हाँ जाओ आप solo trip पे जाओ. Even if you're going with family, make sure you take 6 hours, 1 hour, 2 hours with your own self, where you're completely detached with others, but you're just with yourself. And trust me, that will act as a catalyst. And शायद आपको उस टाइम वो चीजें पता नहीं चलेगी, पर जब आप नॉर्मल लाइफ में आओगे तो आपको लगेगा oh my god, मैंने कितना कुछ सीख लिया. For example, because I have dyslexia, as I told you, people treated me as an untouchable person. I lost trust from humanity. And I had a hard time. I was very introvert. I was not this open, and I did bungee jumping. And oh my god, that changed my life again, because all these adventures like skydiving, scuba diving, you're literally putting yourself into a danger and doing something very amazing. So I did bungee jumping and I just trusted that rope for my life. Just imagine. एंड जब मैं मेरे नॉर्मल लाइफ में आया, जब मैं मेरे वर्क स्पेस पे आया, इट रिफ्लेक्टेड सो अनकॉन्शियसली आई स्टार्टेड ट्रस्टिंग पीपल. एंड जो बोलते हैं ना वर्क एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में आपको रिस्क लेना चाहिए, द रिस्क टेकिंग फैक्टर वेंट फ्रॉम हियर टिल हियर, व्हिच इज जस्ट अमेजिंग, राइट? आई मीन just be ready because life is a risk. आज आप हो, कल आप नहीं हो, right? So just you will be so happy taking all the risk what life throws at you. So challenges will be like, come on, chalo, let's go hand in hand and let's rock the world. That is what you will think when challenges come in your life. And it will be a very unconscious practice. आप इसको notice भी नहीं कर पाओगे, but ये छोटी-छोटी चीजें definitely change होती है. Coming to the second one, that is live in the moment. मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि आपके पास जो टाइम है वो आज है. स्पेशली कोविड हैज टॉट अस सो मेनी थिंग्स. अपना हर दिन ऐसे जियो जैसे कि आखिरी हो. आई थिंक नॉट अपना हर दिन, अपने हर सेकंड, हर मिनट ऐसे जियो कि यू नो देयर इज नो टुमारो, देयर इज नो अदर सेकंड, बिकॉज़ लाइफ इज अनप्रेडिक्टेबल, यू नो. सो मुझे तो लगता है कि आपके पास जो टाइम है, बिकॉज़ no one cares about your past and we can't cry on the spilled milk, right? So past is just a past, it is gone, you know, it is done and dusted. And if you think too much about the future, you never know next आज आप हो, कल आप नहीं हो. So just be in yourself. All you have is this, because you don't want to be on a deathbed with a regret. यार मैंने ये नहीं किया, मैंने ये किया, मैंने ये किया. Because I'll tell you, जब आप deathbed पे होगे ना आपके parents आपके साथ होंगे, ना ही आपका wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, कोई आपके साथ नहीं होने वाला है. Not even your kids. It's only you. So do you want to be happy when you're dead? You want to be like, whew, I had a wonderful life, right? This is something what we all crave for every day. So I think, you know, I'll give you a very simple example. I was, as I told you, I was an introvert person, and I got this opportunity to anchor an event in front of 1,500 people, which was a huge task for me already. And the event was supposed to be from evening 5 p.m. till midnight, around 12 a.m. or something. But my slot was only from 5:10 till 5:15. I had just 15 minutes, and I'm like, okay, I could have cribbed about it. Oh my God, मुझे सिर्फ 15 मिनट ही क्यों दिए? You know, am I not worth it? But then I just knew that this 15 minutes are my 15 minutes, and I am the king of the stage there. And I gave my 10,000% to it, living in that moment. And you won't believe, the moment I stepped off the stage, people are like, hey Harsh, you're doing this night, you're taking over the entire night and you're anchoring this event. Totally. And just imagine, with no scripts, nothing, I made it happen because I was living the moment. And that has done wonders to me. So I will always say, live in the moment, live in the present, because आपके पास इस पल के अलावा और कुछ भी नहीं है. You know, I don't know ये TED Talk आपको अच्छा लग रहा है नहीं लग रहा है, but मैं इस प्रोसेस को एंजॉय कर रहा हूँ, and that's what is making me happy right now. You know. And of course, coming to the main element, अगर मुझे लगता है कि आपने कुछ भी नहीं अगर ये मास्टर कर लिया ना, तो you can do wonders in life. Trusting the process. प्रॉब्लम ये होता है कि हम कभी भी किसी प्रोसेस को ट्रस्ट ही नहीं करते. यू नो, हम चीजें स्टार्ट तो करते हैं बट वी आर वेरी स्केप्टिकल. हम एक गोल सेट करते हैं कि मुझे मर्सिडीज चाहिए, बट सेकंड थॉट जो हमें आता है वो है, ओ माय गॉड, माय फाइनेंशियल प्रॉब्लम्स, माय दिस, माय दैट. एंड आपको अगर मर्सिडीज चाहिए, आई शुड फोकस ऑन मर्सिडीज. अगर आपको रनिंग रेस में भागना है तो आपको आपके गोल पे फोकस करना है. ये नहीं कि अगर आप गिर जाओगे तो क्या होगा. आपको जो चाहिए आपको कंप्लीटली उस पे फोकस करना है, राइट? सो दैट इज व्हाट इट इज. फोकस ऑन योर गोल्स, फोकस ऑन व्हाट यू वांट. बिकॉज बहुत बार क्या होता है, हमारी हैप्पीनेस इज आल्सो सो डिपेंडेंट ऑन अदर्स. वी ऑलवेज बिकम पीपल्स प्लीजर, एंड दैट इज एग्जैक्टली व्हाट आई डोंट वांट यू टू बी. If you become a people's pleaser, तो क्या होगा कि जब मैं एग्जाम में 90% मार्क्स लाऊंगा, वो देख के जब मेरे पेरेंट्स खुश होंगे तब जाके मैं खुश होऊंगा. तो क्या होगा कि जो आपकी जो प्रिपरेशन का जो पीरियड है ना, वो आप एंजॉय ही नहीं कर पाओगे. अगर आप वो एंजॉय नहीं कर पाओगे तो आपका 10,000% उसमें नहीं दे पाओगे. बट इफ यू ट्रस्ट द प्रोसेस, इफ यू कीप एंजॉयिंग द प्रोसेस, things will be like just a cake walk for you. You know, it will be so easy for you. I'll give you one of my example. You know how I trust the process. So because you know lockdown was a bad phase for everyone, I was jobless for like 6 months and I was hunting job insanely. And there was this dream company what I wanted to work in, and they're like, Harsh, we don't have jobs. We might take you maybe today or maybe after 6 months. So I'm like, okay, I just waited. And out of the blue, I got in a company, and that company was like, hey, just join us. And I joined them, you know. And right after me joining that company, after 2 days, I get a call from my dream company saying that, hey, Harsh, just join us and we'll pay you thrice the money. But I'm like, no. You know, I did not go there. I did not go behind money. I just trusted the process in what I was supposed to trust, right? I just was like, no, I'll just be in the company where I am. despite of they paying me less, I'm completely okay. And because I was enjoying the process, because I trusted the process, because I trusted the commitment what I have given there, you won't believe what just happened. Exactly after 21 days, my boss gives me a call saying that, hey, you have worked fantastic and we are giving you a 50% hike. Now just imagine who gives you a hike in just a span of 21 days on an ongoing pandemic. Life is a wonderful thing if you have all these three elements in you, They're as simple as, solo trips, adventure, living in the moment and trusting the process. If you do all these three things, everything is fantastic for you. And I'm pretty sure if my TED Talk has helped you doing something in your life, or I just want to make it more easier for you, just say, मैं अपना favorite. Thank you.